they suspect an Achilles. Do you think this may potentially be the last time we ever see Aaron Rodgers on a football field?
I mean, that's definitely on the table. I sit here, I've never had an Achilles injury, but that's maybe the worst part of this whole ordeal is that, I mean, you just saw that stat line. This guy is a 4-time NFL MVP, Super Bowl champ, Super Bowl MVP, 10 Pro Bowls. I mean, you're talking about greatness over such a long, long period of time in this league. He's 39 years old. How does he rebound from this Achilles? We don't know. And then the next thing I'll say is, you know, part of his game, which I think is underappreciated, is his ability to actually extend plays. And it's not the extension like a Russell Wilson or even a Josh Allen tonight. But when we would prep against him when he was playing the Packers, it'd be like, hey, this guy, if the first read isn't there, will consistently move the pocket, and he's got such an electric arm, he'll just find whoever it is and make a great throw. And even if he does come back, will he be the same guy, you know, coming off the Achilles? There's so many questions. My heart goes out to Aaron. Whether you like him or not, like I said, he's been such a big part of this league. He's been such a great player.
Yeah.
You hate to see that happen.
No matter who does, if you don't like Aaron Rodgers, you don't want his career to end like this.
No.
This is absolutely not how you want the career
And it was
to
such a great moment. I mean, we just saw him coming in September 11th in New York City.
Yes.
He was supposed to change this franchise, change the fate of this franchise. He's got the American flag running in MetLife. I was like, wow, what a cool moment.
Yeah.
They're playing the Bills, you know, a great team. And then that happens. It was not
So
the way
tough.
you want. Yeah, not the way you want it.
And the Jets do get the win. And Zach Wilson, not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but he does get it done. But if he's the guy for the rest of the season in this very tough division, I know the Bills lost, but they're still a very good team. What are you thinking about the Jets' chances going forward?
They're a good team because of their defense, but to me, as you know, I had them as my personal Super Bowl favorite.
Yes.
And there's just no way.
Yeah.
There's no way without Aaron Rodgers you can say that. I don't think they're the favorite in this division anymore. And the reality is they're so limited with Zach Wilson. I mean, this throw right here, this is a play that is the most generic football concept you put in, you know, day one of NCAA football, let alone in the pros.
Yeah.
You know, everyone should know how to read this. And because these plays happened early, you saw exactly what Nathaniel Hackett did. He shrunk the playbook down when it came to throwing the football. It was quick game. It was screens. Really, without the turnovers, I mean, I'm not saying anything brilliant here. This game's probably a blowout.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to run for 175 every week, whatever they had against this Bills defense. So you're just too limited in this league. You need to have a quarterback who can throw the ball down the field on 5-step drops. And Zach Wilson has not been able to do that. I don't think he can do it. And that puts the Jets in a very, very tough position. Still a good team, great defense, great run game. But Super Bowl, division.
But at least they're 1-0, unlike the Bills, who are 0-1. Like a disastrous ending for Bills Mafia. So how do you explain what happened at the end of this game? Because you have a chance to win it on the final drive of the game, and you get the ball first in overtime, and you still don't get it done.
It's just the consistent story of the Bills, even going into last season. And I don't know, you know, the word that comes to my mind is almost hubris. Like they're in complete control of the game. They have a great roster. And it's like, oh, okay, we're winning at 16-3. Let's just try to throw this into double coverage on a bomb touchdown. This is the NFL. You can't do these things. Okay, so we get picked off once. No big deal. They've got Zach Wilson. They're not going to be able to drive it down the field. We do it again. We're making plays and we're forcing plays that just you don't need to have happen. Now we throw a third pick. Now we're dropping, you know, snaps. Even the field goal to tie the game, you know,
It's just
1
pure
degree
luck.
the other way, and that ends the game. So I just don't understand why they have so much talent. They can do all these great things, and they just consistently shoot themselves in the foot. It's not good football. And then this is a prime example here, you know, and it just goes to kind of say, I guess, the culture of how they're playing games. You have a bad hang time punt right away when that ball left Sam Martin's foot. I was like, uh-oh.
Yep.
And then you don't cover it. You lose contain. Again, things that you're taught at a very young age of playing football.
Yeah.
And you can't make those mistakes in that moment. Granted, there was definitely a penalty there, but it's just bad ball. It's bad fundamentals, and this team is too good. They're too talented to consistently make these mistakes.
And You know, Josh Allen, one of the best players in the league. There's no question about it. But how are you feeling about him right now after this game? A lot of turnovers, and just as you kind of feel like he's so dejected, like he's really down, not just about himself, but the whole situation right now.
You nailed it, Jay. There's something kind of going on in between the ears for me.
Yeah.
What that is, I don't know. But the next thing I'll say is that somebody else on this offense, not named Stephon Diggs, needs to step up and help this guy.
Yeah.
This guy is one of the best players in the league. Stephon Diggs is carrying a lot of weight here. But it seems like if it's not Stephon Diggs, then he doesn't really either feel comfortable to go into anyone else or trust anything else. And that's where my head goes. And then he starts trying really hard and trying to make plays. I mean, even this right here, it's 3rd and 13. You're going to get a field goal. Like, why are we jumping? What are we doing here?
Troy Aikman was talking about it. Like, why aren't you sliding at this point in your career?
Another just throw here that is just such a tough decision. Watch Stephon Diggs here in the shallow. It's 3rd and 2. He's wide open. Bam, put it on him. He's one of the best receivers in the league. No, we're going to go for a bit of a bigger chunk play. They're bad decisions. He's forcing the ball, and you wonder why he's doing that. As a player, I'm looking at it. This guy's got all the talent in the world.
Yeah.
Why is he doing this? Is it a coaching thing? Is it a decision thing? Is it I just want to throw the ball where I feel comfortable throwing it? Something is going on that doesn't make sense because I'm telling you, as much as I love to rag Bills Mafia, which nobody loves that more than me.
And they love it too.
No question. This team is still very, very talented and is very good and is going to win a lot of games.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. Like I said, the thing that concerned me was seeing him not finally start sliding a little bit on these. As you said, he can extend plays with his legs. The fact that he's still staying upright so long is frightening for me if I'm a Bills fan.
100%. If Josh Allen goes down, this team's chances of doing anything are obliterated.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like the mentality of these games sometimes, and I get that you're like the ultimate competitor. But when you're up, okay, know the situation. You're up 16-3. Yes, of course you want the touchdown. You want the big play. It's not there. Settle for the field goal.
Yeah.
Tack on another 3. You know, okay, happens again. We made our own mistakes. Don't force it. Settle for another field goal. Okay, I'd love to make a great highlight reel scramble. We're in control of this game. Slide. If I crack a rib here, we're losing 3 to 4 games if I'm out. He's that good. He's that important to the team. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Someone needs to get through to this guy that he is the heart and soul of his team.
He is the team.
The decisions that he makes affect everything, and he doesn't have to be Superman every single play.
Listen, we've got pretty intense here in this discussion, so it's time to lighten things up with a tweet that a viewer sent us on Monday. Hello, Mr. Onrait. I am Walter. I was trying to watch this on the TV, but my wife Barbara kept interrupting by saying, "Oh, I really like that Luke boy's haircut over and over again." Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay, Barbara. I mean, because of the intensity, I feel like it's a little disheveled tonight. You know, maybe I was sweating a little bit, but it's mullet season.
Yes.
Last year it was man bun season.
Yeah.
This year it is mullet season.
And you are leading the charge, my friend. I mean, it looks great. Everyone loves it. Yeah, so once again, Walter, we're sorry that you didn't get to see what you wanted to see, but hopefully you enjoyed the show tonight. And don't forget, this guy's back on Thursday as well.